Hello and welcome to another NextWaveDV gear review. I'm your host, Tony Reali. Today we're going to be looking at a new lens from Sony, one from their E-mount series. This is a lens that's great for NEX cameras, and it's their 18-105 f4 lens. Now, one thing that's unique about this lens is its constant aperture. The only other long zoom lens for Sony has been their 18-200 3.5 to 6.3. The 18-105 though has a constant aperture of f4, which is something that a lot of people are looking for without the aperture changing when they zoom in for that range. This lens also has optical image stabilization and autofocus, but probably the most popular feature that it'll have is the power zoom. For cameras that have a built-in zoom rocker, it'll function with this, or it has a zoom rocker built into the side. Now, myself and a lot of other people have been really excited about using this lens with their NEX FS series of cameras, the FS100 and the FS700. Now, the big problem that we're discovering with this lens is an issue that people are calling the pillow zoom effect. The center of the image starts to kind of curve in, and you get this odd curvature of the lens. Similar to something that you would see with perhaps like a wide angle lens. This is also occurring in this lens, the 18-105. With the zoom rocker of the FS700, this would have been a great lens to use for regular purposes. It is the G series of glass, so you would have definitely gotten great quality. But because of this issue, it's very difficult for anyone to be able to use this for video work. On the wider angle of the lens, the distortion isn't really noticeable, but as soon as you start zooming in, it starts to appear. Sony's response is simply that because of the power zoom on this glass, this is something that you're going to find with these types of lenses. Now, their NEX still lines, like the NEX7, the NEX5, have software built in to compensate for this. But the video cameras, like the FS100 and the FS700, do not have that. So what does that mean? Well, that means that this is not going to be a great lens if that distortion bothers you for cameras like the FS100 and the FS700. If you're not shooting a lot of lines, maybe you won't notice it. But any sharp lines, they're going to quickly be seeing this bowing effect, and it's something that most people are not going to like. Now, this would be a great lens for somebody with an NEX stills camera. It has the built-in software to compensate for this issue, and you really don't have to worry about it. But if you're a video shooter with a camera like the 100 or the 700, you're probably going to want to skip this lens. So I hope that's a good warning for you. But the optical quality of this lens is very, very solid. So if you're still a shooter, definitely check it out. It's probably one of Sony's better lenses that are available for the E-mount series.